Clear to play. Bat rip.
MiniWarGaming Dan here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you yet another battle report of Orks versus
Grey Knights.
Uh-oh.
I'm back.
This will be good. He's bringing those nasty flamers that can shoot like a million miles in the head. However, it's gonna be good. So it's not Orks versus Orks, but it's Dan versus Dan.
Yeah, it's Dan versus Dan.
All right. I like that. I heard players with the name Dan just play better.
They do.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It's true, guys. It's facts now. That two Dans have said it has to be true, right?
Indeed, and now it's on the internet too.
So who's gonna win?
I don't know.
I think Dan.
I know
Dan
Dan's
will probably
gonna win.
Probably, most likely, unless
Yeah.
we tie.
That's still a win.
Well,
Because it's half a win each.
all right. Let's look at those armies. Wish us luck. And here is the Orc army to defeat yet another Space Marine army. Grey Knights aren't totally Space Marines, but they're close enough. So we got my 4 regular truck boys. I got a little squad of bikes. I just experimental, see what they can do. 14 Storm Boys, of course, Knob, Power Claw, Boss Pole. We have 2 battle wagons. They both count as what's on the right with the Def Rolla and Big Shooter. Got a squad of 20 Shooter Boys with 2 Big Shooters and 11 Burnas, and the custom force field mech, of course, with his own Burna. We got 20 Ludas to try to shoot down those Dread Knights and other things, and of course a shock attack gun for awesome randomness. And of course Fred will be watching on the sidelines. Now, into the Grey Knight army. First we have Grey Knight Strike Squad with 2 Flamers, and they are in a Rhino. Moving on, we have Cotiez as HQ, and wait, what is Mephiston doing there? Wait, isn't he Blood Angels? Let's just get rid of him. No, I probably shouldn't be pushing over other people's models. Okay, he runs away. On with the rest of the army. We have Death Cult Assassins with 2 Crusaders with Storm Shields in there. And they are in a Chimera with a heavy Flamer and a heavy Bolter. Moving on, of course, that awful Vindicar Assassin, who will be probably destroying my vehicles. We also have a Venerable Dreadnought, 2 autocannons with the Cybolt ammunition to make his attacks a bit higher strength, and 2 Nemesis Dread Knights with their flamers and their great swords, and then a Terminator squad and the Land Raider. Land Raider has the Multi-Melta, and the Terminators all have their Force Swords. And so this will be an interesting battle. I just think Grey Knight's models look so cool, and so I'm excited to face them on the field. Now we rolled, we got Annihilation and Pitched Battle. Unfortunately, I think he's ahead by I'm ahead by 7 kill points, so I'm gonna have to annihilate him off the board if I have any chance of winning. Or he just whiffs all his rolls all game, but if that was true, it would be a terrible game, so we wouldn't even post it. So that's the objective there. He just sets up in the middle of the board, and he's using somewhat the terrain to his advantage. I'm not sure what to do when I deploy, actually, because if I move up too far or not far enough, those Dread Knights with their flamers will be able to reach me, and they'll be able to just, because with they can even destroy a truck on a good roll. And so I'm gonna have to be really, really careful on how I advance and not let my boys get caught out in the open. Or again, those Dread Knights are gonna be able to do lots of damage, not to mention all the Terminators and the Assassin and all of his other troops. And so the Ludas are in the back. Hopefully I'll be able to move over just enough to give them, a good fire line, and the shock attack gun is set up in the back left there. And just the space where I thought I would be able to see the most, and he would be able to do the most damage. And so, without any further ado, infiltrating. Here comes the Assassin up close with great cover save. Am I able to steal initiative? That's a negatory. Cotiez would have had made me re-roll it anyways, but join us for turn 2, or turn 1.